Ladakh, the land of high passes, is situated between the highest mountain ranges of the world, the Karakoram mountain range and the Great Himalayan mountain range. It is situated at an average altitude of 3000 meters above sea level and known for its mesmerizing landscape and natural beauty. The grand nine-story Leh Palace, which overlooks Leh Main Bazaar, was built by the Lion King of Ladakh, Singye Namgyal, in the 17th century. Towards the north of Leh, in the lap of Karakoram ranges, lies the Nubra Valley. Nubra, which is the distorted form of Dumra, means a garden. Therefore, the valley is also known as Valley of Flowers. The famed Silk Route used to pass through it and is still famous for double hump Bactrian camels. Stupa, which symbolizes the mind of Buddha, is found in all parts of Ladakh. Stupa symbolizes the five elements and interdependence. It also corresponds to the sustainable life of Ladakh, which permeates through the entire social fabric. Following the precepts of interdependence, people of Ladakh stay in traditionally built houses of sun-dried bricks, willows and poplar trees. Rooms are usually small for living in harsh winters of Ladakh, as the winter temperature drops to -20 to 30 degrees Celsius. Living rooms are extended kitchen where all the utensils and crockery are displayed on a platform called lungs. Local artisans make these utensils, which are made of copper, brass and sometimes coated with tin. Lately, china bone cups and plates also adorn the traditional lungs. Ceilings are made with poplar beams and willow twigs, which is supported with a middle pillar called ka. Buddhism plays an important part of everyday life, and handy money wheels are kept on tables so that anyone who visits can spin it and comply by the concept of interdependence. All the households have their own small chapels where the Buddha, Dharma and Sangha are remembered every morning. Every morning, 7 balls of water are offered, which is known as chuput, and again corresponds to the sustainable way of life and stresses upon the importance of water in everyday life. Farming is also sustainable in nature, and people rely on subsistence agriculture as more than half of the population depends upon it. Ploughing is done using zows, which are a hybrid of yak and cow, as they are much more efficient and stronger than the local oxes. Farming is done with the help of all the family members, and activities like ploughing is done while humming and singing ploughing songs.
Kor cha jung kor dan kala ngokor koma meta no kong runin yes ko Tolan korji zai Mierurungi skale Pamani mechege Stolon larigi Mierurungi skale Kor utakar Yelanor nur buju Yenin dapani zong bobe Yergolo nur jihin Yelanor nur bugun Kor utakar Yechayung iskakar Otuzintang
Vegetables like cauliflower, carrot, etc. are grown in kitchen gardens. Greenhouses are used for producing vegetables during winters. Foodstuff is stocked for winter in the underground structures known as albangs. These are built almost 9 to 10 feet under the surface to keep it warm for winter. Potatoes, cabbages, onion, carrot are stocked for winters in such structures for winter consumption. Sustainability encompasses the entire fabric of society, and monasteries play a central role in it. One such monastery is Tikse Monastery, situated at a distance of 20 kilometers east of Leh. The monastery was founded by Sponpaldan Shezdab in the 15th century and follows the Giluk school of thought. In the left wing of the monastery, there is a 50 feet high statue of Maitreya Buddha. The statue is the most graceful Maitreya statue of entire Ladakh. The main assembly hall of the monastery is on the right side. There are around 150 monks residing in the monastery, who all gather 6 in the morning every day for morning prayers. Nuns have different monasteries and equally participate in monastic activities. Monasteries thus also promote gender equality in Ladakh. Women in Ladakh thus enjoys a relatively better social position. They also take part in economic activities and many businesses are run by women entrepreneurs. One such entrepreneur shared her experience with us like this.
Julie, I'm Dolma Lamu from Ladakh. I'm a women entrepreneur Been living in Delhi for the past 10 years, I made up my mind to come back to my roots and start my career in the hospitality and tourism sector. As a woman, I find my own personal growth and independence by setting up my own camp, a tourist resort, and a hostel in Hundur Nubra. I also run a homestay in Leh, experience infused with cultural practices, local values, and tradition. The main reason behind offering a homestay is to host the guests dearly with all my heart and provide them a comfortable stay. As travelers often face the problem of food and water whenever they travel, at our homestay we take great pride in offering wholesome meals and delicacies for our guests. As a Ladakhi, we have the tradition of eating our meals together as a family in our living cum dining room. So at our homestay, we invite our guests to dine with the host in a traditional way. As a female traveler by myself and a women entrepreneur as well, I understand the importance of safety for women. Ladakh is the safest place to travel, mainly because of the culture which is followed here, where men respects women. Uh, Whether women are traveling solo or in a group or of any age, Ladakh is the safest place to travel. The people here are very humble, they're generous, they're very helpful and kind. The crime rate, as reported at this destination, is very minimal, and if you're traveling, you are assured of your safety.
But under the garb of development, all the sustainability Ladakh used to have is dwindling. People are migrating towards Leh and it's getting overcrowded and healthy traditional lifestyle is vanishing. Traditional houses are replaced with urban jungles. Apart from large-scale military deployment and its elite activities, unsustainable tourism is the driving force behind the growing chaos. As tourism sector accounts for the largest industry that is fueling the reckless growth and unsustainable development in present Ladakh. Thin air is constantly choked by the diesel fumes and burning of trashes without their proper treatment. Improper garbage disposal at the outskirts of Leh at Bomgar has become a daily nuisance for all the people of Ladakh. Sustainable and organic food habits is destroyed by processed and fast food culture. Empty bottles of soft drinks and wrappers of junk food are major contributor to the mountain of trash being dumped by the local municipality. Feral dogs which inhabit these dump sites are major concern for both people and animals. Reeling under these conditions, Ladakh is on the verge of destruction. But still, there is hope, and all these can be altered. And traditional Ladakh with clean air, water, land can be restored if sustainable ecotourism is practiced both by locals and visitors. Ladakh, with its meager and scanty water and air, is already under strain, and people of Ladakh are demanding for constitutional safeguard under the sixth schedule of the Constitution of India, so that it can save itself from unsustainable development and destruction.